Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Nerdrant. I'm Dr. Zombrine, also known as Seth, with my co-host.
Beebadobadobo bang bang.
And in non-English,
JJK Junior. We're here.
We're back.
We're
It's been a
alive.
little while.
Yeah, it has been. We took like a 2-week hihiatus, which
Yeah,
I honestly I
down.
didn't expect to do a 2-week hiatus, but dude, I got so busy. Like, it is so difficult being an adult sometimes, because like
Yep.
we have like one day a week that we can do stuff. Because my day off, I get Tuesdays off, so this is like rant time. I get Tuesdays off, and Lexi, in order to graduate, has to get like so much stuff done at her school, like different kinds of cosmetology stuff. And so I've been going in on Tuesdays to get like as many stuff done as I can, and then like repeating stuff to get extras, because extras count toward that list as well. And so I've been like, with all of my spare time in that day, I go and do that. Then we come home, we make dinner, we watch something, then we go to bed. Like we haven't had time to like sit down and plan out what we're going to talk about and then set it up and then record the podcast.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I had to come home early from camp because I had to go to a conference, because if I didn't go, I was going to be fired.
Ooh.
So I had to spend $100 on a train ticket to come home early, and then I had to Uber there. It's an hour away, so I woke up at 7, $50 Uber each way, so that was $200 to go to a conference, which was just a PowerPoint I could have read at home, and of most of the contents that I already knew, because I'm actually engaged with my job, and I talk with my reps, and I keep up with the norms and the trends, so I can know and do my job efficiently. But most people don't, so then we have to suffer, because other people don't know what they're doing.
Lovely.
So, and I asked somebody, and so my direct supervisor is going to see what he can do about reimbursement, but the person that was going to fire me is the person that greenlights reimbursement, and she ain't going to say yes. So I might just have to get some gift cards for one of the Ubers.
Oof.
That's fun.
Hey, at least you were home and got to do stuff.
No, I was at a conference.
How long was the conference?
7 to like 2. Like,
Oh
for
my
travel time and
gosh.
stuff. For travel time and stuff. Like, I woke up at 7, left at 7:30, and I did not get back close to 2.
Bruh.
And then I had to eat. And I also just felt so awful because I was tired, and and we had to go to a brewery, and it smelled like booze. And it was so bad. It was so foul, the smell.
Lovely.
So I had no motivation to do anything because I wanted to throw up. Anyway, we're talking about Fortnite and Call of Duty.
Yay! Our two repeating subjects once again.
Pretty much. So, before we get into Call of Duty, let's talk about Call of Duty, shall we?
Pardon?
So before we get to Black Ops 6, let's talk about Black Ops 7.
Oh, yeah, okay.
There you go. See. It's happening. Multiplayer reveal on Tuesday. We'll probably cover that in like a minute or two segment next week. Next week, we're going to be doing updates because that's happening. There's some other things happening with Hightail, maybe. Not going to talk too much about that. That's a next week thing. So make sure you guys follow and subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when we upload next week. But yeah, Black Ops 7's out. We both know it. I'm going to be watching it. But right now, we're going to be talking about Black Ops 6, which is still the current Call of Duty.
Top tier segues, man. You're
You're
actually doing good today.
I know, I normally do. Let's start with the end of last season. We had an event. And the reason I want to bring this up is something that a lot of people have been complaining about with Black Ops 6 is the events. In Modern Warfare 3, we had like weekly like custom attachments, or we had like animated camos that can go on everything. And the attachments weren't just like it wasn't just like a grip. It was like, hey, I'm going to make this gun a different gun. Like, I'm going to make this sniper full auto. I'm going to make it explosive round shotgun. Like, something crazy, right? And it just adds fun because you had to do challenges to get it. And BO6 hasn't been doing great with that. But we did get a cool camo. It's just like lines going across. And if you have the black cell, like the $30 version, get a different version of it. So that's a cool thing. You know, they're listening a little bit. Looks like we might be getting a little bit more of that in BO7, but all that's leaked. So I'm not going to get too much into that because we don't really know. But that was just a cool thing. Anyway, we got Season 5. And with Season 5, multiplayer is doing multiplayer things. But the biggest thing is we got our final zombie map. And that's kind of the thing we're going to talk about today with it. So I did send JJ a video of Mr. Waffles, Mr. Waffles, whatever, however you pronounce his name. He did a tutorial on the map called The Reckoning, which is the final zombie map. And yeah, so it's out. JJ, what do you think? Did you watch or ever
cool.
like check out the other ones after Citadel?
No. Oof. Nothing that you have not sent me.
Okay. So he has not seen, I think that means you missed out on Tomb and Shattered Vales. Shattered Vales is still my favorite map. But what do you think of Reckoning?
This one is really cool looking. I do like the aesthetic of this one. I don't know, it kind of fits the apocalyptic feel a little bit more than some of the other ones have. Yeah.
I really like the verticality they have. Like, it's just 2-3 towers, and you're just going up and down. And it's really fun. It gets really confusing. I'm slowly learning it. It's really confusing on which tower I have to go up a level, to then shoot across, to then go down a level. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay, though. We'll get there. Apparently, the version that I've been playing, there's even more doors, so it gets even more confusing.
Lovely.
But anyway, so in this, so remember the vermins and parasites?
Yep.
We all, in Shattered Vale, the last one, we got toxic zombies, which, like, when you kill them, they drop, like, stink bombs, just, like, save the world. They're really annoying because they're really fast. In this one, we got a new type of special enemy, which are suicide bombers.
Yeah.
They're just Colombo, like, I forget, not Colombo, but like Kamikaze Klaus. And they just run at you and just explode.
Fantastic.
So that's fun. And then we got a new like mid-tier boss, like the Mimics and Manglers. In Shattered Vale, we also got a new one called the Eldritch Disciple. And what you do is you have to shoot the head, and the longer it's alive, the more zombies it will summon. And the more zombies eventually will summon harder and harder mini-bosses from the Doppelgast to the Mangler to the Amalgam. Which is like really tanky. So that's fun. So in this one, we got a mecha dude, which like runs at you, and he's like a robot. And he's really tanky. He's killed me like 3 times. Like, I thought I was fine. Like, I had Juggernog, and he just destroys me. And he's, like, really tanky. You have to, like, shoot his shoulder pads with the ice one, which is, like, water, weakness. But it's hard, but it's fun. So, you went through, what all did you see? Was there anything really interesting that, like, caught your eye or you confused about that, like, intrigues you?
Everything is confusing because you forget I'm a COD noob. So looking at half this stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I recognize that from the few times I played the one map in Zombies, and everything else is like, what am I looking at?
Fair enough. How about the boss fight? Did you watch those?
I did watch the boss fights. I mean, the boss fights look really cool in Zombies. I will say that, like, every single boss fight that I have seen in Zombies is so, like, visually cool to look at.
Yeah.
And on top of that, the way they managed to work it into I know you're probably going to yell at me for saying this, but working it into a mostly multiplayer FPS game, it still feels so natural fighting, zombies. I don't know. They just do a great job with it.
So in Liberty Falls, the main ending was just like a few rounds that you had to survive. In Terminus, it was the Kraken. In the Tomb, it was the Sentinel artifact itself. And it was just like you had to survive some rounds and like it was another round type thing. In Citadel, it was the gigantic statue in the spawn room. And in Shattered Vale, it was a gigantic T-Rex. That was a zombie. So in this one, it was, I really like the idea that they gave you a choice. It's either you choose Maxis or Richtofen. And if you choose, if you side with Richtofen, you fight Maxis or Sam, who's much easier, but still pretty interesting boss fight. And then if you choose Maxis, you're in for a world of hurt, because I've been seeing people saying Richtofen is the hardest boss fight in all of Zombies. And it looks like it because I watched it and it is tanky. Like, he has one of the strongest weapons that is doing like massive damage, like 10, 11k each shot. And it's like not doing anything. So that's fun. But yeah, and there's a lot of cool side Easter eggs. I started watching a video on like just guide tips to like get more points and stuff. Like, you can collect paintings to get extra points and just a bunch of fun stuff. The last big thing I want to mention with this one, well, two things, but with this map specifically in this update, we got a new field upgrade. And the field upgrades, you know, like throw down the electric bomb and stuff. This one, you get the bunny, Mr. Peaks. And what you do with it is it's the Simple Monkeys. I don't know if you heard of them because they're like more of an iconic thing, and that's the field upgrade. So you get Simple Monkeys, you throw it down, and then all the zombies go run towards it, which is nice because we have the other really cool tactical, which is like the big bomb that like explodes and just sucks everything in and makes a little black hole. It's either that or the Simple Monkeys. So the fact that you can have that bomb and that have this as a field upgrade as a passive, that's kind of nice. I think that's just a cool concept. That's really it. The final thing I want to bring up with this is the final map, right? And I don't know too much because I want to play it, so I haven't looked too much at the story until I finish it. It looks, you know, leading to Black Ops 7 stuff's going to happen, but this is the final update and map of BO6. And what that means is all the maps are out. So one cool thing about Treyarch Zombies is they do Easter eggs, right? All this stuff. They also do a thing called a super Easter egg, JJ. I don't know if it's out yet. I don't think they've released the super Easter egg. Sometimes they release stuff like the Mastery Camera and super Easter egg and an update or two. And what the super Easter egg is I don't know. I don't know yet. But
like, what is it?
So in different games, you get like a director version. And when you start the match, you get all the perks. All the weapons are Pack-a-Punch 1. They start it all rare. Right? You start the matches off easier. So if you do all 5 of maps, or so if you do the Tomb, Liberty Falls, Citadel Lemure, Shattered Veil, Liberty Falls, and Reckoning, so all 6 of them, just every match you start with a bunch of perks, right? You start with a Pack-a-Punch weapon. And you just get some bonuses. But the reason why I'm excited is that you look at the prestige mode and you look at all the rewards, think about what they might do and how many rewards you're going to get for zombies. People are saying you might get the Pack-a-Punch camos as normal camos. Like, you get them unlocked for all of them. For all the maps.
That could be cool.
And, like, so, like, just the reward. So, I don't know what it is, but with what we've seen before and what BO6 has done for the rewards and how much content you get, I'm expecting a lot, and it's going to be really cool to see.
Yeah.
And by the way, the new camos for this one are like a spacey one. They're really cool. It's like this cool nebula. So, I loved Pack-a-Punching it, and I haven't seen tier 2 and 3 yet, but I'm assuming it looks really cool. And if I can get that on everything, that's going to be great. But yeah, like, I'm still very much enjoying it. I've been playing a lot more, trying to grind the camos on multiplayer to get Dark Matter and Zombies. I started grinding through because there's double XP weekends. So, you know, just grinding. Yeah, I am tired and maybe had a small stroke.
Lovely. One thing I do want to bring up while we're on the topic of Call of Duty. So, you know Battlefield, right?
Oh, yeah, that happened.
Yeah, Battlefield, I believe it was 6. The beta came out. It was a like small open beta. They're going to go back into beta and then they'll release, or back into off beta. They're going to close it. They're going to close it and then they'll open up again for release. But when this beta launched, I don't know if you saw this or not, but it actually broke Call of Duty's like player record.
Steam records.
Steam. It was on Steam, and I don't think like Steam is the highest like traffic for Call of Duty. It's probably
so I think
consoles.
PC. I think PC is number 1, but you have to realize with Call of Duty's, again, I said it before, like, whether it's true or not, like, it seems like performance is better on Battle.net, but you have Battle.net on top of Steam. So if Steam is 50,000...
I still don't think even combined it would be computer, though, because I mean, think about it. Like the combination of Xbox and PlayStation.
But,
a lot of people are on PlayStation just because of the benefits and the access to
not
the
anymore.
beta and stuff.
Not anymore,
but people were, and so the players that did that continue on, and so then you also have Xbox now having Call of Duty on Game Pass,
and
I
that's
think
the
those
other
two
thing,
combined
with Steam
are a huge amount of the player base.
But still, because I think I saw something saying PC was the number one. But if we look at this, we have it's not just Steam, it's Steam. Battle.net, but then with it being on Game Pass, that is then PC players on Xbox. Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know where those numbers are, if that would be a console thing or PC, and if Xbox is separate, but that is 3 different things on PC. Now, I'm not saying that's not impressive. That is impressive. Those are crazy numbers. It beat Battlefield numbers, the beta. But people always bring up Steam numbers. Steam numbers are not everything. It is not the end-all, be-all. Like, everyone gawks over it, but it is impressive. Like, it did crazy numbers.
The fact that a Battlefield game, which is like arguably significantly less popular than Call of Duty,
well, not just
Call of Duty is
significantly,
like the mainstream quote unquote military shooter.
Not
and
just
Battlefield
that, though, was Battlefield 2042, the last one, was a major flop.
Oh yeah, huge
major
flop. People
flop.
hated it. It released with bugs, and people just didn't like the content. And so this one, people being excited for it was not only a surprise, but then people actually showing up to play the beta, like being there ready to try this thing and, you know, give it support.
Yeah.
It was shocking that not only did people actually exist, but it also broke Call of Duty's Steam record. Like that was impressive.
I didn't play it. I didn't really watch too much, not in a bad way. I'm just I want to experience it because I haven't really played too much Battlefield. I was away at camp. So I'm definitely going to try to check it out next time. But I have seen positives. It's again, though, it's like, even with Call of Duty, like with the flaws that it has, there's just things Call of Duty does that I enjoy more. I enjoy the hardcore. Yeah. I enjoy having the option of both 32 versus 32 or crazy 6v6, like, you know, small maps, right? I enjoy the prestige mode and stuff.
The thing with Battlefield is they pride themselves on being a lot more realistic than Call of Duty. Like, there's no sci-fi in there, right? It is purely like realistic military.
I mean, a lot of them
fights,
are World War II. It's either World War II or Modern Warfare. Like, there is no futuristic, there is no weird Modern Warfare. It is just Modern Warfare.
Even the way that they build the gameplay is like very how you would work with a squad in the military. Like, they build it purposefully in that way to attract people who don't exactly like the elements of Call of Duty that are very sci-fi, right? They want to draw in that player base that wants a more realistic shooter. And so it definitely, if it continues on this, you know, positive streak here, I think it could steal away some of the Call of Duty players that aren't exactly enjoying the fact that we have Nicki Minaj and who was the other one that they added just now?
A lot of people, let's be honest.
It was like another ridiculous like artist or whatever.
I don't know.
Yeah, seeing that in my multiplayer games probably would turn me off of my combat shooter, so I can understand people, you know, flocking to Battlefield a little more. But I don't think it's going to dethrone Call of Duty. I think it'll still remain happily seated on top.
And I think the biggest thing is nostalgia. Again, another reason why I like Call of Duty more is zombies, right? That's a whole other thing that Battlefield is not going to top. Like, no matter how bad the Call of Duty zombies will be, it's not like, remember, like when we started talking about it with this one, it's so different to Ghost and even the other Call of Duty. Other games are not going to come anywhere near close to the detail. Actually, here's a fun fact, JJ, that I saw in the comments of Reckoning. So did you see there was the stage with the periodic table?
Mm-hmm.
Did you know it's missing elements?
It is?
Because it is set in 1991. It is from that periodic table. So the elements discovered after that's not on it.
Interesting.
Which is just a really, like, small detail that, like, other games are not going to be putting into, like, importance. So it's just, like, there's just so many things that Call of Duty does that I'm going to enjoy more, and that I think a lot of people are going to be playing more, especially with it being on Game Pass, right? Like, it's there, it's just a current franchise. You have Warzone that might be updated, and you want to get ahead in Warzone, so you're going to play the new Call of Duty to level up your guns faster and stuff, which is one reason why I don't like Warzone. Because if you if you pay, you can level up your guns faster, but that's a whole other conversation. But yeah. Before we move on to Fortnite for the rest of it, is there anything with BO7 that you have seen? Because I saw they started marketing and stuff. I didn't know if there's anything you want to point out before.
No, I haven't really seen anything extra.
Okay.
Just a lot of people reacting to what's already there.
Yeah. So there was a reveal. It looks like the robots are like coming into real life. You know, they're doing some of those things. But again, we haven't seen too much. A lot of it's going to be coming after. And I think there was an estimated release date of November 7th or something like that. So we won't be seeing it till a little later than last year with October. But let's move into Fortnite, because Fortnite also had a lot of things happen.
Yeah. So the biggest thing is obviously the new season.
Yes. There was a new season. Multiple new seasons.
Yep.
In both OG, Lego, and BR.
Can we really call Lego a season? Like,
it has a new season pass.
It has a new pass. It's the Lego pass, not the Lego
fair.
season pass.
Fair. I don't know. Lego's doing its own thing. Lego's there.
Yeah. So, how much have you played? I saw you did like a stream or two.
Yeah, I played a little bit. I got a win in OG. I've played a little bit. I wanted to play a little bit more. I was just busy with coming back and that conference and everything this week. Work's been a little crazy. Before we talk about this season, let's just talk about some of the UI changes and stuff that happened, because I think some of this happened near the end. When you go to the passes, there's just an overall like crew thing. I think this changed a little bit. It's nice, just a little bit more uniform.
Yeah, and when you go in to look at the pages of a pass, you can now easily switch between passes.
Yes.
So if I'm in the battle pass, just press the right bumper, it goes to OG, music, and Lego, which that's my favorite change, because I would go into the pass tab and click on one and be like, oh, this is the wrong pass, and I'd have to go out and then go over and then scroll down and then
really
click
stupid.
and then click again.
I think, yeah. But there is one negative change with the battle passes, which is really confusing. Why'd they remove autoclaim?
For some reason, you now have to go in and you get your levels, right? And then you have to go to the pass and press claim all, and it'll claim all the levels you unlocked instead of just,
pass.
giving you the stuff.
Each pass, I have to go in to each pass and claim all.
I feel like it would have been simpler and easier for them to just leave it on autoclaim. Like
I don't know, I like autoclaim because it feels more like classic Fortnite, where every tier I get a reward. I level up, I get my reward.
Yeah.
Why? It's just such an obscure, overly complicating it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Anyway. Do you want to start with the battle passes then?
Yeah.
No.
Battle pass, let's go.
Let's start with the battle passes. Let's start with Lego. It's a skin. She's okay.
Yeah. Very boring skin, in my opinion. Nothing special.
Okay, let's get where we actually
got,
care about.
Water-themed Lego builds.
Yeah. OG. Let me tell you. So first skin, Red Line or whatever it is, pretty cool. It's a basic skin. It's weird that they chose her instead of Ragnarok or another really cool skin or item shop skin, but she's not bad. Not the worst.
Yeah.
Then we got Tide Strider. I only care about the emote.
Oh, real quick, before we move through these too fast, I did see somebody said this on Twitter X, and I thought it was a great point. So you know how we've nitpicked which skins they've actually put into the OG pass?
Yes.
They had said there that instead of giving people skins that everybody loves and everybody wants, which could take away the value of the original skins, they're only putting skins in this pass that they feel like they can improve upon. So that's why we're getting a lot of the weird skins that nobody really cared about, is because they felt, okay, this one didn't really hit, let's try again and let's make it better.
So fair. But I can guarantee more people probably want Ragnarok.
Yeah, but Ragnarok's original skin was awesome. He was amazing. He was great. He is still a legendary skin to this day, literally and figuratively. And so,
JJ, I want
if they
Ragnarok,
put him
okay?
in,
I missed Ragnarok. I wanted Ragnarok.
in the OG pass, then not only does that mean they have to change him to an extent, right? They have to make changes to him, which could make him more or less cool, but it will also take away from the awesomeness of the original. And so if they put him in here, I just don't feel like that's the greatest idea. Whereas pulling someone like Redline, it makes more sense because yes, the original skin wasn't everybody's favorite, but now using the better graphics and the better models, they can bring her to a cooler aesthetic.
I get that, kinda. I still want Ragnarok. My
You're always
biggest
gonna
thing,
want
though,
Ragnarok.
is I still wish it would be more battle pass than seasons, like than the shops. Like, the shop skins can have remasters whenever, whereas we don't really get the battle passes as much. So I still feel like they should choose the weaker of the battle pass skins instead of item shop skins. But yeah, what do you think of the emote for Tide Strider?
It exists.
It's great.
I've seen
The rest of
many
them.
memes for this already.
Oh, I bet. It's great. And then finally, we got Drift. What is
This
it?
one
Rift
is
Reaver
cool.
Drift. What do you think?
This is definitely one of my favorite versions of Drift. I feel like this is the perfect balance between that the kind of Drift remix that we got in that one season last chapter and like the original Drift, because I don't know, it feels like the mix of the jacket and the changing of the mask to make it look a little more animal-like. It blends super well, and using the newer models and stuff, it all works out, and I feel like he was a perfect choice for this restyle.
Yeah, I also just love Drift, and even if I don't use the skin, it's the set, right? Like, I have so many Drift skins now. I don't have original Drift, but I have the Season X one, I have this one, I bought the one bundle, I have Summer Drift. Like, I have so many skins now that it's just, I like having the sets to do stuff with. But one thing I like about this one is we did get the Dark Rift styles, which Catalyst had, but not most of them do. So you get that nice dark purple and black, which is such a good color combo.
I'm really excited to get that back bling of the dark style because I feel like that'd go perfect with my wolf.
Oh, yeah. That could be really good.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
I like the pickaxe too.
Yeah.
Let's get into the main Battle Royale season, Chapter 6, Season 4, /Season 5, /Season 37.
Whoop-de-doo! So, first skin, we have the unnamed Spartan. It's a Halo collab. This is our, one of two collab skins, I guess, for the season. It's just kind of like your basic multiplayer Spartan from Halo, so... And they did kind of embrace the community's red versus blue thing.
I like that.
That's been a Halo thing for a while. There's a fan-made series, all the fun stuff. But
yeah,
you got the red Spartan outfit with the blue, or the red, the blue Spartan with the blue energy sword, and then the red Spartan with the red energy sword.
Yes.
So... really cool. I'm so glad we finally got the energy sword, let me just say, because the fact that they gave Master Chief the gravity hammer was so upsetting to me.
So, something really funny about the energy sword, though, JJ. Did we get the energy sword?
Huh?
Or did we get the Fortnite sword? Because it's not a gaming legend item.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, hold on. Why is this one part of the set not?
And I feel like that's the item. Like, you have, like, the Leviathan axe for Kratos. It's the energy sword. Like, I feel like that's a gaming legend item. Like, that is an iconic item. The energy sword.
Oh, yeah.
But it's
It's
not
probably
a
a
gaming legend.
bug.
Probably. But we are, like, a week in. We had a whole...
Yeah.
We had multiple patches. I'm also a little disappointed, though, with the skin, because from what I saw, because I didn't keep up and I was at camp, so I wasn't here, I thought we were going to get, like, a really customizable skin, which I was really looking forward to, not just red versus blue. I was hoping it was going to be, like, the Mandalorian.
No, it would have been really, really cool, but I don't know.
At least
maybe
more
they're
color
saving
styles.
that for a shop skin, because, I don't know, now that they've renewed this, like, so Halo is coming back, like, they brought Master Chief back after a while, and now they have this one. I feel like they could do something like that, but I'm not sure when or why they would do it.
Yeah, because I would probably buy that over. I didn't buy the Mandalorian, but I would probably buy that. Like, even if it's just the color option, like if you want to change the helmet to like green or something, just having that, I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah.
But anyway, next skin,
We got Yumi.
not bad, nothing crazy.
Yeah, so I was really excited for this one in the teasers because she looked awesome in the action shots, but she looks kind of dumb here. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't really like it anymore.
I feel like a lot of the skins feel a little bland. Like it feels like last season. Like last season, they're all superhero. They're all just like whatever they're called, like whatever you would classify them all as. But they're all kind of like that.
Her red style is cooler. Like it adds a little bit of texture to her clothing and whatnot. But it's still like a little, I don't know, odd.
Yeah, I will say I do like the glider. It's one of those like side surfing ones. Before we continue, I actually want to bring up leading into it, like the promotional. Let's talk about the trailers real quick. And there's one specific trailer I want to bring up. Let's bring that up before we get to everything else. So we got a teaser trailer, yada yada yada, and then we got one. So spoiler, we'll talk about it later. Power Rangers, right? And so the trailer, by the way, it's bug season. It's bug themed. Shock and Awesome, I think it's called.
Yeah.
So there's like bugs all over. They came from the rotting Kraken, which, by the way, I don't know if we talked about the event. Superman really did nothing for 3 months, came up, one-shot it. That was so funny. Yep. Second time Superman just chills all season and then just comes, does something for 2 minutes. Second time.
2 for 2, guys.
And so...
Wait, weren't they both leading into Alien seasons too?
Yes. Yes. Anyway, so we have one of the fish sticks who's like fighting some bugs and stuff. Aaron's going crazy, and then it's even crazier, and stuff's exploding, and guts are going everywhere. I saw some people saying that one scene with fish stick shooting it was like the one meme where he's at war. And it's just a blank stare. They got the funny stuff in there. And then out of nowhere, the Power Rangers show up. And we go from a wide screen, like, I think it was full screen, really cool, like, gritty, cinematic, to some classic Power Rangers. Like, they changed the resolution and everything. Classic.
It went to live
Power
action.
Rangers, live action. All the bugs are live action. We're doing some crazy, over-the-top rolls and stuff. And the people just flailing everywhere when they die. It was amazing. I think that is the best trailer I've seen in a long time when it comes to Fortnite, and even just outside of it, like the creativity, the call to like nostalgia, like it was really good.
It was really, really well made, and it makes me miss like the days where they did these cool kind of promotionals, because we've seen them try and do some interesting stuff with promotion, like when the what was it? Was it this first slurp, or was it? What was that one trailer where he like drank the juice and like blasted off or whatever in live action? It was they've been trying to do stuff and it's been really weird and just hasn't worked. But this one, they actually struck gold with this one because it
was so good.
They spoke to the community. They're hearing what we're wanting. They made it. They didn't just make it a Fortnite trailer either. Like this was for the fans of Power Rangers.
Oh, absolutely.
They made this a Power Rangers trailer. Like it's literally like you're watching an episode of the show, but mix it with Fortnite.
Because at the end, we have the Megazord coming out and the Massive Queen bug, which we'll talk all about that later. But I need to bring that up because I love that. That was amazing. Let's get to the Power Rangers by finishing the Battle Pass, though.
Yes.
Panda. Agent
Patch.
I like Agent Patch. But that's not for the reason you think. Why do you think I like him?
Because he has an eye patch?
No, because in One Piece, there's a side character that constantly appears throughout the series. That's a Panda Man. Just randomly in the background of like the anime and manga.
Lovely.
So now I could be the background panda guy.
Sigh.
I like the pickaxe. It's cool. Anything about him that you want to bring up?
No, not really. Typical meme skin.
Yep. And then we got Battle Gamer May.
Yeah, so terrible name, but I kind of like this one. Not even gonna lie. It reminds me very much of the first like Exo Arms skin that we got. I forget what her name is, but you know, that one that we got from the crew like way back in chapter 2.
Yeah, we've had 2 or 3 of them by now. Not super common though, that type of skin.
Yeah. But this one reminds me a lot of that, especially.
Southpaw.
Yeah, Southpaw. But yeah, I like the colors. I definitely like the colors of the second style better though. But the arms are really cool designed. I like the glider and the backpack, with the backpack being a PC and the glider being joysticks. Just fantastic.
Yeah, it's a fun one. Nothing too, like, I think it's just a little too awkward for me, though. Like, just how big it is. It is cool, though. I like it. It's definitely, like, if you're more of a casual, I think it's a great skin. It's definitely one of the better ones. I think this is one of the better skins like it, where she's controlling stuff. Anything else?
Nope.
Then we got Slade. Not DC Slade. That was last season.
Nope. Lieutenant Rip Slade.
He's a guy.
So this one kind of, I'm not even gonna lie, gives Splitgate.
For real though.
It looks like whatever the brute one in Splitgate.
Yeah. No, for real though.
You know what I'm saying.
I know what you mean.
But yeah. But it also, they're very much ripping off
Helldivers.
The salute and the flag and all that. Yeah. Absolute rip off.
Funny. But it's actually Fortnite came first because it's the chapter 1 skin. Who's I think this is the same skin that was supposed to be Thor.
Oh.
So like we couldn't so there was very different. So I think it was supposed to be like, you know, he's muscular, he had the eye patch because that was when he lost his eye in Infinity War or Ragnarok. So I think this is the skin that was like supposed to be Thor in chapter 1.
Yeah.
He's a skin.
Cool.
Anything else?
Next.
Oxy Winter.
Onyx Winter.
Onyx Winter. I maybe have dyslexia.
Read.
Maybe have dyslexia. OX. It's actually ONYX. I don't know
this
how
is
I got
Mr.
there.
OxyClean's wife.
She does be cleaning up the competition of bugs.
Badumching. Okay, what do you think of her set?
She's another skin.
Yep. I like her pickaxe. You see her pickaxe?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I don't know. Nothing
cool.
in the battle passes really just stood out. Like, it all just seems not generic, but it doesn't seem like, even to the theme. Like, I still don't like Wrecked, but at least Wrecked was heavily towards the theme, and I don't really know what the theme is this season, though. It feels like...
Okay, here's
very
something
general.
that I think is the reason that we haven't been liking the battle passes a lot is since they've strayed more from like having everything match a season theme and going to more like different sets and collabs and stuff like that, each skin has gone super well with its own set pieces. So like, you know, Onyx Winter has a fantastic pickaxe for her skin and a fantastic back bling, great contrail, everything goes super cohesively. But you're not going to find basically anything else in your locker that goes with her and like fits the aesthetic. Whereas back in chapter 2 and even 3, most of cosmetics we're getting, since they weren't as like pinpoint detailed as they are now, you could have them go with other sets and it would still work. Even if like a single detail was wrong, like there was a color there on a little bit that didn't match the skin, it still went well because overall it wasn't like coded to be with a certain skin. It was just an item that could go with anything.
Yeah. That makes sense. Anything else about her?
But yeah. No.
Then let's get on to the Green Ranger.
Yay! So, disclaimer, I feel like I probably should have said this when we talked about it earlier. I have not seen any Power Rangers ever in my life.
Huh.
Yeah. I've seen clips, right? I know what it is. I'm well aware of how many different shows there are.
If you didn't, I think we have even bigger problems.
Yeah, no, I'm well aware. I've seen clips, I've seen parts of episodes, but I don't know anything about the story or the characters. So cool, he's green. I don't know what that means, but that's nice.
I'm not the biggest fan, but I know enough. For example, that this is specifically like I forget like the specific title, like Animal Force, because all the ones in the item shop all have different animals. So this is dragon. The next one's a different style, but it's white tiger. JJ, there's actually an anime about Power Rangers, and I really want to bring this up to you real quick because there's a really funny mechanic where he's an isekai, right? So one of the Power Rangers died and was respawned in a fantasy world, right? And you know when you see it, they have explosions and everything behind them, like it's just really over the top. So does the isekai die, and so when a witch watches him, it's like, where are the explosions coming from? It's just he's just doing normal stuff, and it's just so over the top because everything over the top that they do is actually happening, and it's really funny. But yeah, there's not really too much. It's just, again, it's one of those things where if you like it and you understand it, it's great. Like the pickaxes are their weapons that they use to transform, and their emotes are the transformating emote. But unless you like really care about Power Rangers, it's not going to be anything that crazy.
Yeah. Like, it's an alright looking set. I think the weapons are probably the coolest parts of the set, but everything else I really couldn't see myself using in
You don't
most
see
anything
yourself
else.
using the white tiger Zord?
Probably not.
It's crazy. Okay, bonus rewards.
Sorry.
We have a bunch of bonus rewards. JJ, we have 20 minutes left, so let's just skip through this. And they have some styles. Super styles. Let's just pull up, and what skins do we think are gonna have super styles?
I think Panda will have super styles. I think Onyx Winter will have super styles. I think...
Do you just want to do the two that
probably
don't?
the Spartan. I think the
You think
Spartan
the
will probably
Spartan?
have super styles. Yeah.
I think
Definitely over the Power Ranger.
Yeah, I think the two that won't will be Power Ranger and Spartan, because it's like the Spartan is the red versus blue, and the Power Rangers are that. Like, I just feel like those two are their direct ones.
But they almost always have a collab be one of the ones, and I think between the two, it makes more sense for the Spartan to be it, because there's more for it to put there. I'm definitely guaranteed that Gamer Girl May is not going to be it, because there's too much going on with her skin for the super style to really work.
I mean, it also all depends on what the super style is. If the super style is going to be one of those that covers everything, it doesn't really matter, because everything's getting covered. But if it's one where it's just the shirt or something, well then yeah, some of them are going to be a better fit. I feel like this is one, though, other than her, that almost all the other skins feel like they could work. Like, we look, and it's like, oh, the texture, this or that, like, the ones just don't work. I feel like other than her, even then, I feel like she could work. All of them kind of can fit. So,
yeah,
it's going to be interesting to see what they do. And that is, like, at the end of the month. And then finally, we got the
August
Megazord.
26th. Once again, don't know what this is. Looks like Voltron.
So what happens in Power Rangers is they all like transform, and that's what like the white Megazord is. And then what happens is they all combine to make a big mecha where they all pilot together. So one's the right arm, one's the left arm.
So it
is
like
the team leader. And yeah.
Wait, which came first?
Probably Power Rangers? Really? JJ, we have like 15 minutes and we have like the entire season to cover. This is not the time to talk about this. What came first, Voltron or Power Rangers? How about Fortnite? Fortnite actually is what created everything. 0 point, realistically.
Yep, reality 0. Cool. Moving forward.
So bug season. It's a season.
Yep.
All right, so
I feel like
it's
you say that every
chaotic.
time.
It is, yeah, I do, because I don't know, because like it is cool and I'm excited about this season. I really like the bugs, but again, just nothing is pointing at me like this is great. Actually, before we get there, just real quick, OG season 5 also happened. There's nothing really to report. It's season 5. It's fun. I enjoyed it. I had a win or two. I'm probably gonna keep playing it. But yeah, I just want to point that out. I am excited that's Chapter 5. And then we did have the Rocket event. So I'm really excited to see what happens with the Red Cube or like whatever's going to happen with that during this season. But anyway, normal BR, season 70,000, whatever
I
we're
really
at.
like it. I think this season is a solid one. I think it gives me old school IO vibes with all the outposts and everything everywhere. I like the, defend the outpost where you land right away and you have to, fight off the bugs with your ground loot. I like the boss fights with the queen. There's like 2 or 3 different locations per match that you can go fight the queen. I think that's awesome. I think the loot pool this season is just great. Like, honestly, one of the greatest loot pools we've probably ever had, if I'm being honest. I don't think there's a weapon in here that I don't like. Some of them are meh, but I still would pick it up and use it. Like, it's not like I'm going to ignore it on the ground.
Yeah.
The heals are awesome. The mobility
I do love the heals.
is awesome.
One of the best seasons, I think, since Chapter 3, when we first had the Guzzle Juice and the Med Mist and stuff. Like, this is, without a doubt, one of the best healing seasons, like, for loot pool.
Yeah. And you're not going to have ammo problems because there's bugs everywhere that give you more ammo. I think, and I don't know if you saw this, but apparently we're getting not only the recon scanner later this season, that's coming back, but have you seen what else is coming back, Seth?
What's happening?
Apparently, the Venom mythics are coming back.
I saw there's a few things. This is going to be a little interesting.
I don't know how they're going to work that in because Venom's not a thing. That's gone and past. The 3rd movie came out. Like, that's over. I don't know why it would come back, but if we're getting that and the recon scanner, it's about to be like the old days again.
Now, there's a certain gun I want to talk about when it comes with that combo, but I will say what it could be is it could be one of those cases with the bugs. It could just be reskinned. It will be the Venom mythic, and then it's just the current season bugs that do that.
Yeah.
So
Which,
I'm not
either way, if we're getting both items, I will be happy.
It's gonna be interesting. I'm not gonna be happy because there's a lot of exotics this season too. So we'll get to the exotics in a minute. Let's talk about the normal guns. New AR. It's like the heavy. What do you think so far?
Yeah. I think it's pretty good. I'm not the hugest fan of it at a range. Like, there are much better weapons for, like, longer range. But yeah. I think it does good damage, and it's good speed. It's just a solid AR. I like it.
Yeah, it's if you like the heavy, you like it. We did get the hammer back. That's not new, but we did get the hammer back. And the Fury, I will have a feeling a lot of people will like it. But again, I like the slower firing, like, more accurate. So I'm probably going to pick up the heavy, but it's there. New shotgun. It's like attack.
It's like, okay, we did get a shotgun that was almost exactly like this a little while ago. I forget what it was called, but it's like a spread, like a thin spread. Yeah,
Chrome.
Yeah, that's what it was. It was the Chrome.
So I was about to say, it's like attack in just terms of like it's a semi-auto / full auto, but it does have a slightly weird spread, which is like the Chrome. It's more
like
of a wide
thin
range.
line. Yeah. So you it's great if you can hit your headshots, but otherwise you're probably not going to be hitting most of your pellets just because of how wide it is.
Yeah. Shotgun / not shotgun, Wrecker Revolver.
Yeah, this thing is absolutely cracked.
They did nerf it with really far range. I think it's after 50 meters, and you cannot double pump with it, aka you can't double pump 2 revolvers, but you can double pump a revolver and a shotgun because it uses shotgun ammo. That's why it's shotgun / not. Strange.
Which still isn't bad, but they did definitely nerf it. But dude, the damage on this thing is crazy. Like, did you see the Ninja clip?
I've seen some crazy clips. I don't think I've seen Ninja because that's just not crazy enough for me. Ninja.
That was the first clip I saw, and I was like, "Holy crap! This thing is like absolutely OP."
Okay.
So I got on and I played with it. And
wait, are we talking about the Wrecker
revolver
revolver or the Ninja revolver clip? Because Ninja has a revolver clip, if you know what I mean.
The Wrecker revolver.
It's a joke. The classic one from Chapter 1 where he killed like 4 people on 1 HP with the revolver. Anyway, Wrecker revolver's there. I will say we've had a few tournaments, and it looks like we're still seeing. A lot of the time people only carry 2 weapons. The Wreck Revolver is actually so good. I've seen a lot of people using it as their shotgun or as a third weapon. Like they're actually carrying 3 weapons: shotgun, AR, and the Wrecker. Like it is a solid weapon.
I have been using it as a shotgun. Like at this point, like the shotguns that are in are good, but they're not going to compare to this thing with its fire rate and its tight spread and the damage it does. It's not worth picking up another shotgun when I can use this, and it uses shotgun ammo anyway.
Yeah. I'm still probably going to stick with the Sentinel because it also does really good build damage. Well, actually, there's another shotgun. We'll talk about that after we finish the other guns. Lead Splitter 3000.
Yup.
It's really not that good.
Nope, it's not that good. It's nice for the purpose of killing bugs, and I feel like every season that we have like an abundance of AI enemies, we get a weapon like this where it's like it's not great against players, but it's great against the AI. And so this is definitely that, where it's like if you're fighting the bugs and you're actually in one of the POIs where it's like you have to kill bugs, this is a good weapon for that, just because you can hit a lot of their weak points and I don't know, it shreds through them really easy. Whereas players, it's too
really
inaccurate. You can't account for
really
their movements, and it doesn't do a lot of damage.
I will say I can see this being really good in team modes, like especially in builds. It rips through builds, right? So say that I use this and then you use the new AR that's like a heavy, and you can dink them a few times while I completely destroy their build, because the fire rate gets up to 45. They're not keeping builds out, no matter they're paying. So it could be, but generally I'm not. It also has a really long wind up. And then finally, rocket launcher / nuke.
Yup.
The reason I say that is because it can 200 you. It is insane.
Yeah.
It shoots a bunch of rockets.
Owned by it.
Yeah, I bet. It does do good against vehicles. I'm not quite sure if it homes in on vehicles, but the way it works is there's a laser and it tracks your laser. So if you shoot it and you just move to the right, your rockets will go right. So I'm not sure if it locks onto vehicles or it's just people are tracking it with the laser. I haven't played that much.
Yeah. Either way, though, it's really good, and it's great because the main flaw of rocket launchers is that it's slow traveling and you can easily get out of the way, whereas this one, you are making it follow them. So as long as you can keep your crosshair on them, you are good.
And because it has so many rockets, like they can build and they'll still get a few through. Like you can tag them for 40 or 80 or something in builds. It is insane. There's some bug stuff too. Like, is it just the one right now? Like the cannon?
Yeah, I think it's just the one bug item. It's like it sticks it on your hand and you can charge it up, and it has a durability.
It had
I think it can do up to like damage. 120, 160 at a full charge, like high rarity, which is pretty dang high.
But that's there. I haven't seen too much of it because they removed it from comp because it did crazy build damage, like crazy. So I haven't seen too much of it. Let's talk about the exotics real quick, because we have 5 or so minutes left. Yeah. We got a new AR. We got the heavy AR. JJ, have you seen what it can do?
This was the one that does more damage the more consecutive hits, right?
Yes.
How high does it get? I haven't
92
been able to hit.
92 headshot.
Dang.
And it has a really fast fire rate, because I've been playing red versus blue, just grinding XP. Like, I literally triple dink them. I triple.
Dang.
And it's insane. It's really good. But not as good as double and trouble. Two different, or no, double, what is it? Is it double and trouble? I think it's double and trouble. 2 different guns. They're the same gun, though. It is the classic pump. You can double pump with them, and they do 200 each. And there's no cooldown. Whoa. So, double 200s are back. But JJ, is it even worth doing that? Is it even worth double pumping with it? Because do you know what else you can do? Give it to your teammate so you both have 200 and then double pump with the Wrecker Revolver. Woohoo! I'm scared.
I mean, it works great.
I'm scared.
Honestly, though, real quick, I feel like this was the best way to bring back double pump
absolutely.
As an exotic, because yes, double pump was absolutely overpowered, and like it just doesn't fit with how they've built Fortnite right now. Not that it wasn't great, like it was really fun back in the day, but how they built things, it doesn't work now. But this way, having it be like one set of these, or I guess it can be more because they're exotic now, Mythic. A couple sets of these shotguns.
There's only one of them. The way they work is they come from the vaults, and there's like 3 vaults, so you only one of the vaults will give one of the mythics or exotics. So there will only be one of these per match, one set of these.
So do you get like one from one vault and one from another, or do you
so
get
it's
both
different?
in
It's
the one
random
vault?
from what I've seen. So so this one you do get both. You will either get both shotguns or the AR, or I think there's 1 or 2 other ones like the Wrecker revolver.
Gotcha. But yeah, I feel like this was the best way to bring it back, because then
absolutely.
people can still seek out the double pump, they can still have fun with it, but it's not going to completely turn over the entire loot pool.
I was doing red versus blue. I 3v1 some kids with them. Like, they're crazy. I do want to, one thing with double pump, it's actually still an OG. It was removed in season 5, but they're keeping it in, which is kind of nice. But yeah, how about the map real quick? There might be some other guns, but we don't have too much time, and I haven't played too much, so I haven't used everything. When it comes to the map, like you said, I really like the IO feel of the OXR bases. It really reminds me of the IO. So fun, so nostalgic. It's great.
It's awesome. And I love how easy they are to find too. Like, even just looking at your minimap, all of the bases have this little like flash from their antennas on the base. So you can see like, okay, if I want to go to one of these OXR bases, just look for the little light on the map and land there or drive there, whatever you end up doing. And then the main POIs are very obvious. Like, you got Swarmy Stash there, you got the Hive there. Where's the third one? Here's the third one.
So it's Swarmy Stash,
Ranger's Ruin,
and OXR. Is Ranger Ruin a new one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. Okay. But yeah.
Yeah, then we still have the other ones like spread out, not in the new biome.
So I really like that. Another thing that I really like is I like the color scheme of the new ones. Do you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of the Mega Blue.
Yeah.
It's so good. This is the type, like, I want to play it more. I am looking forward to it again. Nothing really stands out to make it, like, #1 season of all time, but it is definitely driving me to want to play more with the bugs, because I always like when we have the husks and all these AI enemies in like this. So I'm really intrigued by it. Like, it seems like it's going to be fun.
Definitely.
Especially if we get those mythics and stuff like that, like the Venom that is the bug, and there's some other stuff we're supposed to be getting with the bugs.
No, this definitely has potential to be a really great season. Probably the best of the chapter if they do it right.
Maybe. Right now, I still really like Season 1. I love the masks. I love the katana.
Season 1 was good, but I feel like they botched it with the updates and moving forward. Like, the feel of the season was fun. The items were fun, but they didn't really do a whole lot moving through the season, and I feel like that was the fail of it. So as long as they keep us updated and they add fun things and they just keep us interested throughout the season, I think this one will take the cake.
Yeah, it all depends on how they do the post-launch content. Which reminds me of like post-launch content real quick as we end up to something that I'm excited about. Halloween's coming up, and I'm not quite sure if this is going to have like Halloween stuff, because when does it end?
The season?
11/1. Oh, so it will end after. So we will have Halloween this season.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure because we had the mini season. So that's why I wasn't sure. So it's going to have Halloween. Do you know what else will have Halloween? OG. So we're going to have Chapter 6 during Halloween, and then not Chapter 6, Season 6, and then Season 7 for Christmas, which I'm really excited about. That's going to be really fun. But I'm really looking forward to Halloween. Like, that, I didn't even think of that. Because last year, I think, is my favorite Halloween. I don't know about you.
Which one was last year?
That was where we had the whole pumpkin patch and Horde Rush with a Captain America shield, which was crazy. Like, the map was great. Some of the skins were great.
That one was fun, yeah.
Also, JJ, for this year's Halloween, there is a collab that will ruin my wallet. Because it's going to have so many skins.
Oh, no.
Scooby-Doo.
Oh, my God.
We're getting Scooby-Doo.
I mean, okay, awesome. Like, I feel like that is perfectly suited for Fortnite. But also, the amount of memes we're now going to get with Shaggy being overpowered against
like
all
almost
of
confirmed
heroes.
multiple skins for Shaggy. We might get Phantosaur Ultra Instinct Shaggy. Partnered with Ultra Instinct Goku.
I mean, we have the like Super Saiyan emotes and stuff. Like, people are gonna be using that in Shaggy all the time.
I'm so excited. So mind you guys, if you didn't know, the reason I'm freaking out, Scooby-Doo is like my childhood. Like I watched Scooby-Doo nonstop. I've seen almost every single Scooby-Doo movie, all the series almost up to Be Cool Scooby-Doo. Like that was my childhood. Like it is one of my favorite series I've ever watched in my entire life. So I'm really excited about that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so that means I didn't even think of that. So if we're having Fortnitemares this season, we will absolutely have some content, which I'm looking forward to. So we'll definitely do some more episodes throughout this season as well then.
Yep.
So
Anyways, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes. I already said subscribe earlier, so is there anything you want to mention before we say bye?
Join the Discord so that we can talk to you guys about stuff because we're lonely.
Yes.
Your turn. Say something.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. Thanks for listening. Bye.
Bye.